Continental circus season is in full swing, with clowning chimps taking over the show in Berlin's Deutschland Hall. Musical monkey shines and canine capers keep the show a dizzy whirl of activity. In Moscow, another super sensational animal act featuring jungle killers who defy the cat's most basic instincts. Aqua tigers in an incredible episode.
All right, hello everybody. We have a Team Illinois Olympics tonight. I am joined by all four members of Team Illinois. We, over the summer, I believe it was Jeremy's idea, and not surprisingly, Jeremy is leading the Olympic standings. But our idea was to play a couple thematic games, so Twilight Struggle, 1960, and Watergate. We're playing in kind of a round robin. And then just some generally good games. So we played Terraforming Mars, which Jeremy won, Frank came in second, Matt third, and I came in way last. We played Brass. Which one did we play? Okay, Birmingham, which I somehow won, with Frank in second, Jeremy in third. Wingspan, Frank came in first there, Jeremy second, I was in third. Clank was Matt's only win so far, and he was very excited about that. I came in second, Jeremy third. Dune, Frank had a nice comeback to win that. Took me out after I practiced for months with the mobile app. And Jeremy came in third in that. Race for the Galaxy, Jeremy first, Frank second, Matt third. I was way behind in that. And Jeremy came in first in Lords of Waterdeep. I was in second, and Matt in third. So Jeremy is currently leading the standings, 21 points. Frank is in second with 19. I'm in third with 15, and Matt is behind with 8 points. All right. So with that, we are going to be playing our second round of Twilight Struggle. First round, Matt and I beat Frank and Jeremy, so we're switching that up. I'm going to be playing Matt, and Jeremy and Frank are going to be playing in the second game. All right, Matt, any comments before we boot you?
No, just don't weep with your ITSR and play decorating loss.
All right, bye. All right, so Matt is now in the waiting room. I'm going to leave this to Jeremy and Frank. Thanks, guys.
All right, good luck to Derek and Matt. We've got just random sides for the Olympics, so we'll see what we get. Derek is the USSR, and we are, of course, seeing Derek's side of things here. What do you think of the opening hand, Frank?
Yeah, I mean, two guilt-free 4-ops, Vietnam and Asia's looking nice, and D-stall, so this looks like a good to great hand.
Yeah, this is pretty darn nice, I would say. It's not a perfect hand by any stretch of the imagination, but holy cow, is it nice. No problems, fantastic events, great scoring card timing, decent ops. You don't have a lot of ops outside of the fours, but who cares? It's a good hand.
Yeah, so presumably Vietnam is the headline, and if it doesn't get defected, Soviets will be off to a pretty good start.
Yep.
Containment.
Solid headline from Matt, but Derek's okay with that. And okay, he's gonna. I would just click on the Asia scoring one and then hit submit.
Yeah, I'm generally a fan of just dropping the scoring.
Yeah, I think this is right because even with we have good ops, but we don't really have if Matt goes to block the Dom with the whole two South Korea, two Pakistan thing. Like, I mean, I guess we could take a China card coup of Pakistan, but that doesn't seem all that appealing to me. So I think
Yeah,
this is
seems like the safer play with Matt contained as well.
yeah, oh, very good point. Yeah.
Oh, immediately reaching for UN.
Oh, I don't like that. You
That's
can just use De
that's
Gaulle later.
interesting.
Yeah, you can just use De Gaulle later in the turn to just fill France for free. So I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite thing to do with containment. Just pretty much imp the action round De Gaulle. Not even though you still end up with France.
Yeah, so Derek thinking it's Europe scoring, and I'm not sure. That's a 6 only. Don't no. Go ahead. Yeah, if it's Europe
Yeah, I think
scoring, I think you just take
it's
that
still
one.
just the
and move on.
Iran coup.
Yeah, Iran coup's great. Because we want to get DEF CON down. Matt will oblige us in cooing back.
Oh.
Maybe not if after that. He would have hit Italy. But congratulations on still doing the right thing and not the idiotic thing.
Yeah, the 6 might give some more D-stall fuel too. Maybe Derek can take a point out of Iran. Oh, Matt fires back Vietnam and it rolls annoyingly high.
Yeah, so I think that's just not going to be a. I wouldn't bother with this. We got our Dom off.
Yeah.
If we're going to coup here, I would want to drop DEF CON.
Yeah, something like a Panama coup and see if you can de-stall back into Thailand sneakily.
Yeah, exactly.
Just grabs the Middle East domination.
Which is okay. Oh,
Just when you thought you were safe.
Now, to be fair, Matt. Well, no, actually, Matt didn't need Millops, so that okay. Okay.
The year's main event would establish Soviet control of the region and challenge the alliance of capitalist nations.
I would de-stall into Thailand.
States and Western Europe had previously signed the North
Are you
Atlantic
putting
Treaty
2 ops there and then
and now the Soviet Union.
I think if you're gonna do it, you gotta put 2
Africa?
ops. I
Or are
think
you
yeah,
just going
Chile,
one
South
up there?
Africa. Well, okay, this is fine too.
Yeah, I don't mind that given Middle East is still important.
Yep. And that's a lot of access in Western Asia. Matt's probably going to take Iran here, although we have to take Pakistan as a response. So we can't really de-stall into Thailand, assuming Matt gets into Iran here, which I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yep. As expected.
Yeah, so this is just Cambridge to take Pakistan and then lose the IP war.
I think so, yeah. You just gotta try to block him off at least.
Yeah, you can't just let him go into Western Asia. Matt has made good use of this containment.
Yeah, pretty good value so far.
I do think he didn't have to. The move with De Gaulle didn't make sense, though. He could have used a different. He could have done that all in a different order. Okay. This is. No, you got to take Pakistan. I know it's Matt, and Matt's magical with the IP war, but I mean, come on, you got to play the game right. Good. That's correct.
Well, at least if Matt events the IP war, he's losing a containment op.
Yeah.
And you got your Asia domination already.
Yeah.
So it could be worse. Does not have the IP war.
One.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so this feels like Angola, both halves of South America, and one more back in Thailand, maybe.
I think so, yeah. Looks like Derek thinks so too.
Just trying to preserve some access. Oh, maybe going to Laos, Cambodia is reasonable too, just because you know Matt's going to take Thailand anyway.
That's true.
Although you'd have to do it with well, 3 op that turns into a 4 under containment to prevent a instant China card flip AR1 next turn.
Yeah, and I feel like Matt's last card might be Nasser, judging by the 1 into Egypt. Because
Yeah, the
that's
one in Egypt is always suspicious. Probably you need to know where Nasser is to do that.
yeah, and Matt'll just take Libya with that, which makes sense.
This kind of thing is almost a daily occurrence in Egypt these days.
All right, so we'll see if Matt draws Middle East scoring, depending on how quick the headline is. That will certainly be the clear headline.
Derek, thrilled to see that. He's gonna hold that through. Derek might hold IP War through to turn 8, to just never see it again.
Yeah, I mean, with this hand, it's not unreasonable, although Defectors is another clear hold candidate.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, neither player opted to space last turn, so being able to pick up these 2 points on turn 2 is still pretty good. Matt did draw the Middle East. I would have headlined that certainly instantly.
Yeah, so a nice dom for Matt there, as that helps him stop a little bit of the bleeding on the VP track here. Yeah, and this Panama coup is clearly right.
This is good.
They're just rolling 6s left and right.
So this will be Thailand, presumably.
Yeah, I think all 4.
I expect Lao and a few ops into Korea, or maybe just 1 op into Korea if we use a 2 op.
Yeah, if we're using the 2, it's got to be this one, though, which you said was the other hold candidate, which I agreed with. But I think Derek has his mindset on holding IP War through.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I think this play is just fine. Blockade event will be great unless we see Matt space decall here. Sac Gov's really the only card that Matt would want to discard to blockade that's around. Mosin, I don't know that
some country countage. Truman throw into Korea.
Yeah, I don't know that that was urgent, but I also don't know what else Matt is going to do with those ops. He could have gone into a Middle Eastern battle guy. Yeah, that's probably fine. And we put Truman into South Korea. Okay. So Matt has evened things up. Korea to take South Korea makes perfect sense. Well, Sac Gov's to space, so now I really want to see. I was going to event blockade for sure, but now even more value there. I've already told the people this, Derek. Only red 3-op left. There's 5-year plan, NORAD, USJ, and Purge. Okay, yes.
form of cut-down public transport. Streetcars are packed literally to the doors.
Well, Matt's going to take his real
USJ.
USJ.
Yeah,
So I
that
mean,
was probably a slight
that's too
mistake.
early of a space of SOC-govs.
Yeah. We have a lot to do here. We have to get into Zaire, and I want to overprotect Pakistan.
Yeah, for sure. Want to get into India. We'd like to. Well, taking it Asia down isn't going to happen. Yeah, I would actually put this into Argentina because it would not surprise me to see Matt take those again. And you can
I
do
mean, if he
something.
wants to try to realign Chile, I don't mind. I think I would have thrown it in Pakistan or India.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, Matt without a 2-op to poke Pakistan, that would have been a good AR6.
This is another good
Decall
hand
on the
there.
Purge.
Yeah, grabbing Decall and Purge. Very, very nice. And Comic-Con. We really only know 3 of Matt's cards? No, that's what I got. Duck 5-year plan in Olympics for Matt.
Yeah, nothing too obvious to headline. Just gonna go for the decall.
Derek's going to risk the decall, which I'm okay with, because that is a pretty good headline from Matt. So, and this will allow us to do some serious damage in Asia.
Yeah, if we want to flip Thailand, that's on the table now.
And if Matt has a 4, I think 1 Indonesia and then grabbing Algeria makes a lot of sense. I really want to see him get at least 1 op into Algeria here, no matter what, though.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation
That's
with the
big,
Federal
big
Civil
card.
Defense Administration and in consultation
Oh,
with the
interesting.
Commission of the National Education Association. Produced by Archer Productions.
Yeah, because what is it? It's 2, 4, 5. Oh, thank you, Derek. 5 to 4. So if we're not going to flip back, which, yeah, I think this is smart. Just take your, is it 4 VPs from Asia right now? I don't think we're going to be able to fight for that, Tom.
Yeah, having this many battlegrounds is still very good for the scoring.
Yeah, and then just look at the mid-war regions right now.
Oh dear, is this Cuba first? Still going Argentina first.
I
Seems
don't
a
love
bit
these
insane.
real lines. They're -1. You got to hit 2 different countries to do it. Yeah, I don't like those.
Yeah, and especially not even starting with Cuba, which is your only even target. Okay, Algeria as well, but
So, but if we look at the realignment probability chart, and remember we have to get 2 countries out. So let's split it into 2 ops realigns. If you're -1, oh no, that's +1. You'd have a 47% chance the first time, and then you have to do another 47.8% chance both times. So like that's like a 24% chance to get him out of the south half of South America, which to me is not a good use of a 4-op card.
no. But you would have had a very high chance of just nuking Derek out of Cuba.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
4 tries.
With Algeria being a secondary target, yeah, those would have been better. Okay. Matt, read your stops here. Yeah, you got to do that. And you have to overprotect Pakistan too, which we didn't get done. Did we have to fully take India there? I mean, it's the fifth battleground where we don't have a Dom. Like, I feel like VOA proofing South America, overprotect
Yeah.
Pakistan. I don't think we had to fill India with all those ops.
Yeah, expensive commitment for a region that it's going to be hard to dominate.
Okay, Matt threatening a flip of Thailand. I mean, what else could he? Oh my goodness, this is another great hand with one very notable problem.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I would headline Junta, and if
And pray to God that grain sales doesn't come. I mean, yeah, there's nothing you can do against that.
well, he has NTB, so he can get out of it as long as grain doesn't hit NTB. But
True.
yes.
But it's still not something you want to resort to.
No, and on this board, I would just get the awful murder card out of my hand as quickly as possible. Because this is looking like something that Derek could potentially. Okay, Lib Theo is actually probably just as
Yeah,
good.
'cause
If not
if you
better.
know you're not queuing with Junta, maybe this makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a DEF CON problem. Degrader, rather.
Yep. Yeah, that's not what he wanted to see.
But presumably that means Matt did not have grain sales and will just carry CIA over and try to get rid of it next turn.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's delay this because we might get the China card from Matt, right?
Yeah.
So
So let's
let's,
just take Mexico with something.
yeah. But I kind of, maybe I'm being too, well, wait, we gotta, let's use EU and protect Thailand or Pakistan. Protect Thailand, I think. Or actually, oh no, we want him to give us China. Actually, never mind. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, tempting Matt to relinquish the China card. Sneaky.
Yep. I actually really like this. And I mean, it's a good play for Matt. Oh, brush of Mexico. I would have gone Panama. They're both unmodified, and you can realign Mexico. But now Matt has at least a little toehold in the mid-war regions that he's latched on. That really that's only changing by a different brush war.
Yeah.
And Derek will just take his South America control.
Yeah, Derek should take, I guess, Saudi Arabia as well to level the Middle East.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it levels Middle East and gives them an OPEC point. So I was just thinking that should be a priority. And here we go. So as long as that doesn't get stolen back, that I think it was purposeful by Derek, worked out. And it's not a bad play from Matt either. He doesn't know that CIA is in Derek's hand. This is and he's
Yeah.
created a point source in Southeast Asia. I think that's a perfectly reasonable play from Matt, but it is what Derek wanted him to do, it turns out.
Absolutely.
It would only take 2 or 3 juntas into Mexico to flip that. We just have it the once, though. Yeah, I think that's
Those
good.
for Iraq. I just feel like Saudi's a bit better in case Muslim revolution comes.
Oh, because he's got one in Iraq. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, protecting that. Derek needs Millops, so I guess he does have a tempting target in Haiti. He's going to prep PCR instead, which is fine. But I'd like to see him take an African Dom here. Don't think Matt
Yeah,
has
or
the
just
time.
overprotect Angola there.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, classic free Che. Oh, and you can't. You'd have to take 2 out of Cuba anyway. You just take his OPEC points. It glitched out on me.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Although with Middle East, maybe taking Israel would have been reasonable as well.
Korean War goes to space. All right.
There we go. There's the domination.
Yeah, and I guess actually if Matt flips Angola, that's very realignable. So this is fine. Although if you miss the realigns, then Matt could flip Zaire.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right.
Oh,
Peace at the expense of freedom.
no fear in South Africa.
Here in this hemisphere.
Taking that just to a realigned threat. Of course, Derek doesn't really have cards to do it. Could use this one-op to take a swing.
He is. I would probably just overprotect Angola, but let's see.
Oh, well, yeah, that was great. Clearly the right play.
Die NATO und die anderen westlichen Gemeinschaften haben sich so eindeutig für die Verträge ausgesprochen.
Derek goes to the chat.
Yeah, this is it's a mind game with Matt. You got to get in his head.
This could end quickly, Frank, if we see some
Oh,
scoring.
yeah, if the right scorings come out, that's a lot of points.
I mean, I think it's 17 in Africa, South America, another 5. Puppets.
Yeah, puppet back in a little bit.
I would have gone to Cameroon to threaten 2 of those.
And now we have a coup target in Ivory Coast.
We're going to use Junta to coup Ivory Coast because that's kind of hilarious. I think it's the right play, too. He does have to lose his Dom, but... Okay.
Well, okay,
It's
so
weird.
maybe I would have just invented Junta and cooed Costa Rica.
Well, but that's a free coup, right? You don't get Millops.
Oh, good point, good point. Yeah, that wouldn't do it.
Okay. Oh, and Matt, with the Thailand flip makes even more sense because it's 2 VPs for the scoring he had. We get grain. Okay, that is wonderful.
Yeah, so that's going to space, harm-free. Southeast Asia is now annoying. What about
It
an
sure is.
ABM crack at Thailand?
I think that's the play.
Brezhnev would have been pretty tempting too to space CIA. Oh, well. That also helps with getting rid of CIA.
Helps with getting rid of CIA, but that's a
Yeah,
very
that's
nice headline for
Trouble in
Matt.
Africa. See if the 6s keep flying. Rolls a 5. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's fine. So Derek with nothing to coup, and that's fine because you want to take a counter coup on something that that Matt does here. Yeah, let's do that. That makes good sense.
I do want to take back Cuba.
Yeah, that's a very good point. So maybe it could have been something like 2 Cuba, 1 Saharan.
Yeah. Classic Matt complaining about the luck.
That's not going to help. Yeah, all the power card he did forget. Also, Matt's 4-op realigns weren't great. The 2 that he took on Venezuela were unfortunate. He had about a 50-50 shot of getting him out of, or getting Derek out of Venezuela, which would have been a big deal.
Yeah, I think I would just coup that back. I wouldn't go for a realign here, especially with a one-up.
Yeah.
I'll just end up cooing it.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out
That's
of
a
landing
big card.
and returning him safely.
And he's not rolling well on these nuke subs coups.
Is it worth flipping that back with Brezhnev?
I
was
would,
thinking about
absolutely.
using Brezhnev flip Lao, given the Southeast Asia situation as well.
Yeah, we're just dumping 2 points to Southeast Asia. So I think it's okay. Yeah, the rest of this hand is not going to be good, but we can get our worst scoring away. Dump CIA, Space Grain. We can clear a lot from the decks here. All right,
There you go.
there's a nice Mat 6.
So now we have obligations.
Yep.
Matt will coup Zaire. Matt will not coup Zaire.
He's going to grab South Africa.
Okay, South Africa instead of taking a coup. Wow. It's not feeling the dice right now.
Yeah, I think the Zaire Crew's better, but I get... Yeah, the Zaire Crew's better, but he wants to secure a 3-stab. But I agree, I would have cooed too.
Of course, still has the option to right now. There we go.
U for P.
We get away with an early Kennedy. I mean, Cuba is still in need of recapture.
Why are we doing... We don't have to do this. CIA...
Yeah, we didn't have to. We'll see what Derek is wanting to do with these 3 ops.
He's going to dump CIA to nuke subs, right? Just
I
played Romanian.
assume so.
Oh, Matt does not discard. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's great.
So we're taking back Cuba? Yeah, Libya Jam I was thinking about as well with Muslim out there. I just didn't think we had enough ops.
Yeah, it's an empty threat, right? Like it's annoying to Matt as he's wanting to coup, but unfortunately it's an empty threat. Okay, Nia's gonna dump CIA.
Yeah, he's hovering over that.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's giving you the obnoxious warning, but look at there you go. Good job.
So Matt will just take Egypt with this, I guess.
I would think so. You could take a Nigeria coup. I don't mind that. But taking Egypt seems perfectly reasonable. Yeah, I'll go Nigeria. Yeah, that's fine. And this is fine from Derek.
Cool.
Dueling ones works out for Derek.
And Matt's final opportunity to coup will be Africa
Okay.
scoring.
He did have the scoring. So all right,
So,
but that's big for Matt.
lucky.
Getting that from impossible control to netting positive points means he is probably going to make it through the mid-war at least here, even if South America comes out quickly, which it is not.
Yeah, that nuke subs definitely saved Matt on turn 5. And look at this, Muslim revolution draw here after
yeah,
the
that's a
Libya play.
devastating headline, and he's got other good choices here too. He's got Quag. Missile Envy is not safe, but this is the right one. It should be Muslim.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nasty one too. So yeah, Libya, Egypt, I think is right.
Yeah, so let's see. This VOA.
Although, yeah, with VOA able to counter in Libya, maybe Libya Saudi would have worked out better.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Okay, so Matt is worried about the Middle East. So maybe that's in his hand. I was thinking he could go all South America potentially, and I think I'd place influence here.
Yeah, go Israel, Nigeria, or maybe not Nigeria, but
Well, definitely Brazil.
Israel. Yeah, Israel, Cuba, Brazil. Do we have ops for that?
No,
don't
I
have-
think just Israel, Brazil with the 2 is fine.
Yeah.
And I think
That
it's
looks-
got to be missile envy. Portuguese also
Yeah,
probably
that's fine.
not going to be evented. Yeah. That played flower power, didn't he?
Yes.
That's
And
an
roll the 1 into Angola on a coup.
Oh yeah.
So does it make sense to take a coup for Matt? I mean, certainly if he has South America scoring, there's a good chance to coup your way into there.
I think he's got to take a swing on Brazil because if he just places ops into Israel, then I mean Derek will just be like, fine, I'll just take Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Like, like Derek's not going to feel any other pressure because it's just a 2-op coup. Okay.
All right. So Quagmire, Cuba, Venezuela, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
He's take Cuba back now.
Well, that does deny Dom in Middle
Yeah.
East, so he
Okay,
can't
fair.
fix all
Also
3
important.
regions.
Kind of just guessing at which scoring Matt might have, and yeah, based on the voice play, Middle East seems slightly more likely.
Yeah, if Matt's got the scoring, it's got to be out of his hand right here. Derek also needs Millops, and then he can coup Costa Rica. Okay, he does have a very inefficient target. Poland is very protected, right? I think it's at 7.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's at 5. It looks like I thought it was at 7, but maybe a lot of these stall ops came out of
Yeah,
there.
he must have taken the stall out of there.
Oh, Matt does not want the China card.
Matt's
All right. Well, what's going on now? A poke of Iraq?
Yeah, that I don't understand. Unless he thinks he's convinced that Derek has the scoring.
Risky omit with South America out there.
Definitely some bad potential, but got to do it.
Yeah, that or eat a self trap, which
Just doesn't seem necessary.
exactly.
Gaul, Suez, and UN.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Does make the deck a little more blue, but I don't think either player is too upset with that. Yeah, I mean, this is fine.
I mean, I think I would have went well, it's scored, but yeah, rear guards being out there doesn't make me want to take Nigeria.
Okay, yeah, I think that should have just been dropped. He didn't have to bother with the
Yeah,
whole.
what was the point of the poke there?
Yeah.
All right, take Cuba now.
Yep.
Yeah, almost a turn and a half, right? That Central America domination was hanging.
Yeah.
But a lot of priorities.
Oh. I was going to say that gives us a coup target, but maybe it doesn't.
I think we have to take back the other one first and then coup it later.
Yeah, Romanian into Nicaragua makes perfect sense to me. And the Pope will be our coup card, and then we're spacing one of the other 2. Or is it at 5? I think you're right. It's at 5. I can't really see, though. Well, see, you mentioned
Rear guards for coup.
CRG.
Wow.
Oh, it's another 6.
Maybe worth it.
Just take
Is
the
a China card coup of Haiti completely insane, Jeremy?
Yes. Yes, it is. I would actually.
Oh yeah. If we're doing that, just use Usuri to coup.
Oh no.
I was thinking it's not completely insane, right? Because, if you have Central Dom and South America control, that's pretty much the game.
That would be the game. Yeah, I'd rather do it this way.
Yeah. Yeah, this was better, but rolling a 1 was not great.
That's fair. It was not completely insane. I apologize for saying it was completely insane. What's supposed to so Matt doesn't take the real lines right away. He's giving Derek an out here.
Oh.
Derek is not going to take it. What is the okay? It is at 5. You were right. I would do something like do this, but then do 1 Poland, 1 Colombia. So keep a South America dom in case we see like an OAS or some sort of coup stealer. Although I don't think there really are coup stealers out there. There aren't. Yeah, it's just OAS really. I don't like leaving Poland open on such a strong board. With another 1 for Derek. Oh no. No, and Matt has to space, unfortunately. Warsaw was played, right?
I believe so.
Look at these redraws for Derek.
Wow.
Okay. Glad to
It's the
control.
wrong one to get central control because ABM in Mexico is not going to do anything.
Yeah, I think this is a gunman headline. Because Missile Envy is going to be horrifying no matter what happens.
Yeah, you have to hope the 2 redraws, one of them was not Missile Envy.
Yeah, his redraw, Derek's redraws were ABM and Purge. That's insane. Did we see Camp? Oh, we saw Puppets. Okay, that's what we saw. All right, so then I have Matt's cards as South America, Europe, Camp David, NATO, Allende, South African, and Arms Race.
Sure.
Insane redraws for Derek. And I love this headline to coup Haiti. And then you can take a Zaire coup or something.
Yes. So out of the known cards you listed, was there any obvious headline? I guess not if we're seeing a redraw for the headline.
No, I mean, he could have just given up. He could have done Europe scoring after seeing Gunman. So NTB is his other redraw.
Also not bad.
Arms Race, Andy, Camp David. Oh, NATO wasn't in his hand. Sorry, Matt, I gave you an extra 4 you didn't have. Brezhnev is his other redraw. The rest of it was good.
All right, so this is still a Haiti coup and probably take back Poland. All right. Finally rolled high enough.
Yeah, and I would do something like I would actually, if we're taking back Poland, I would do this and I would poke West Germany so he doesn't just coup Haiti back. And yeah, I love this.
Yeah, I like that.
Matt's going with the big boy right away.
Gonna counter jam Venezuela. Fair enough.
Yeah, which is fine. I just don't think it's gonna work, but I get it. It's all right. Yeah, Derek's saying that you have 2 scorings, I have 1. So I think Matt just needs to get his his Europe off here. I don't think he's going. He might be able to put an op into Colombia, and Derek will say fine to that.
Yeah.
Because Matt's gonna be very disappointed in Derek's redraws here. Yeah, you just can't half-ass this Venezuela coup. If you're gonna jam it, you gotta jam it. Like I get what Matt's trying to do. It's just I just don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
work.
not working out for him in the long run because yeah, we know he has 2 scorings.
Yeah, that Dominican op is pointless.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, okay, taking is fine. Yeah, if Matt's going to do anything, I would actually prefer him to be taking a coup on Haiti to maybe try to get arms race off. Derek might have been seeing if he could salt for anything, but I think he's going to need those ops. Yeah, Matt just doesn't have the tempo to make this work. And he's out of ops now. He has Camp David, Allende, South African, and Brezhnev. I just do 3. Oh, Derek's gonna do that. Yeah, that's a pain. Yeah.
Doesn't seem completely necessary to force Matt to respond to that, but maybe that stops him from getting a presence through Colombia. So I don't know.
Yeah, this is just a 2-op play. Probably with Camp David. Oh, you want to event Camp David. You could do South African, I guess, but Derek could be annoying in South Africa. Yeah, now let's just take our points if we're Derek. Yep. And Matt should just get his Europe off.
Yep.
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 We're going to Space Bear Trap, which does create some dangerous potential, although we do have the China card in hand. In that we can't space 2 ops and we just get rid of our ability to discard them. Now, I do think that was the right play from Derek, but just pointing that out.
Yeah, it's the right play, but it is important to realize what risks you are taking as a result. So Matt has, do we know?
I believe he has South
It's
America, Camp David, South African, and Brezhnev. He's just got to dump South America. If he wants to put an op into Colombia, that's fine. But now Derek has, yeah, this is the right choice.
Just gonna give OAS now. That's fair. Take
Yeah,
Nigeria,
but
presumably.
that is going to give Matt a battleground now.
Yeah, just
played Salt. He's gonna save Salt to raise DEFCON, I suppose. That's good. Yeah, you can go into Colombia, I think. Okay.
I think I like Nigeria better still.
Yeah, you've been saying that for about 30 minutes now.
I mean, you have to assume, okay, Matt doesn't have a great card to coup with, I guess, but cooing either Cameroon or Saharan states is probably still good. So yeah, I like taking Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it's like a Cameroon coup with South African. Oh, or yeah, Brezhnev is fine.
Yeah, Brezhnev. And there's another 6.
All right.
Oh, and that's a quick War Games for Derek.
How we play a game.
I don't know how. There's no way for Matt to get 6 VPs.
Yeah.
Missile envy would save
Yeah,
the
there
game.
are ways that Matt could force Derek to lose war games.
As long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open, but the question
Oh, actually, Derek gets salt for it, though.
mankind.
Oh yeah, even that.
Oh, well, this is one way. Okay. Does not work, and Matt will do the right thing and take a coup, and then that's going to end up being GG. Yep, so the coup, another 6. The coup is the right play, but it is going to end the game. So that is going to bring Derek to 2-0 in the Olympics. Matt will fall to 1-1. Now Derek beat Frank and Matt beat me. So if Frank beats me in this coming match, I believe that means Derek clinches the gold medal.
Love to. How about
That feels right. Yep.
thermonuclear?
All right, should we bring Matt back in here, or should we let him stew a little bit in the waiting room?
Both are tempting options.
Yeah. I don't even know if I want to look at the chat. Yeah. All right. All right. Which one are you sharing?
I can. I don't. Whichever.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right. We'll have to let Matt back in, I guess, if we want someone to comment with me. Hey, Matt. Welcome back.
Yeah, that was a horseshit of a game.
As usual.
Well, I mean, but I do 6 realigns on.
I told you, why were you realigning? Just coup, Matt. That's your game. Realigns are not your game.
Yeah, Coup had DEFCON 2 on Valor, I'm sure. But I mean, seriously, like six realigns and doesn't remove a single op. Like that's
Yeah, that was
what,
rough.
1%? Yeah, that's a percent of a chance. And got only 1 power card, so Brush War actually hit, thankfully. I was actually surprised that hit. Yeah, so I mean it's just how the whole game went, but you know.
Well, good game, Matt.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, Jeremy, you're sharing?
I'm sharing
Looks
right
like Frank is.
Feel free to steal it from me.
Oh, well, yeah. If Frank's going away, then. Oh, he's already sharing. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, I see. All right, we'll just get this set up.
So Derek, I think you're a big fan of Frank's in this matchup, because I believe if he beats me, you clinch the gold medal.
Because I beat you, or I beat Frank. I beat Frank.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I will very much be rooting for Frank here. So, no offense, but all right.
I guess I'll send Frank the invite.
Yeah.
Did I close out of everything? I closed out of the stream.
And Matt, at least at the end of the night, you can't be in last.
Oh, good. So we could all be 1-1, or no?
No, Derek.
No. One of us is 2-0. I won't say who. But...
All right.
Man, awesome. That was quick.
All right. Do you want me out of the Zoom?
Yeah, I will send you to the waiting room where you can wait.
Banished to the waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I can find where the... Oh, it's down here now. Too many screens. All right, good luck, Jeremy.
Good luck, Frank.
Yep.
So I can still.
Nope. I don't know what he was about to say, but...
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, let me reroute my audio so I'm not cheating.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so Frank is going to be the Soviets. Starts with CIA, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got scared to death in that last game when I drew CIA. I did have nuclear test ban. But I drew it I think it was turn 4. It was the turn before you played nuke subs. So I was a little worried there because I didn't have China.
That also fucked me over nuke subs because I kept getting only one fucking op in. So
yeah.
If you had to do other stuff, then be able to flip it, I would have gotten down there and I would have gotten a few more points.
Yeah.
I would have headlined probably something different to get out of War Games turn 8 because I had what the fuck Cal to get at least 2.
Okay.
How much is Dom from Presence?
From Presence in what?
Africa.
Wait. Oh, how much more is it you're saying?
Yeah.
I am not sure off the top of my head.
I think it's at least 3, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So if we say it's at least 3, then I could have done Cal, so that'd have been 5, and it would have been 6. You would have been up 6, so you would have had to find a point.
All right, so we got the Marshal versus de Gaulle here, and he just goes and coups Iran right away.
Then why headline de Gaulle?
What else it would? I mean, I guess he could have. Oh yeah, over Sock Govs.
Sock Govs, Cambridge 5.
That's an interesting choice. Yeah, I probably would have gone with Sock Govs.
You either do de Gaulle and take France.
Well, if you take France, you're going to get realigned.
Then don't do de Gaulle if you don't have Duck.
Yeah.
Because now he. Well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, you can't fight for France here, so.
Yeah, and that was a not a good play there, but Cambridge 5 and Sock Govs I think would have been better. I would just coup Lebanon back.
No, because that gives Jeremy a coup target.
He already has.
Oh, he has Iran. Yeah, you're right.
So just event CIA and coup Lebanon.
You don't have to event CIA yet. You can wait another AR.
Well, fine. I mean, you can do Cambridge 5. I would just do something that I wouldn't do special relationship or a 3 or 4 up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't want to give CIA, then do Cambridge 5. Because now you're close to kicking him out of Middle East.
I don't mind this.
What might miss?
I said I don't mind this.
Oh. So you put what, 2 into South? Where did the other
2 in Korea, 1 in Iran. Ooh. Jeremy must have kind of a rough hand.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, he's not going to fight in Asia, so I can see that.
Yeah, there's not much he can... I mean, he can crawl to Thailand, I guess, but...
Okay, and Frank gets to space first.
Yeah.
There's duck. That's reasonable.
Yeah. Just take Iran at this point.
Iraq, you mean?
Iraq, yeah. Whatever the three stab one is. You don't want to.
Yeah,
Coup yet.
that makes sense.
Take that. Well, let's say you take Algeria or whatever. I mean Angola, but then that.
Well, yeah, then CIA. I've been there
is a little
before.
Questionable. Pakistan's fine too. Saudi would have been fine as well.
Comic-Con coup. Oh, that's nice. All right, now you got to give up CIA.
Yeah, so he'll get another. Well, I would consider coupping Lebanon and let him do a coup.
With CIA. Oh, I think you have to give up CIA here. If he has Fidel. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess you don't
yeah.
have to, but.
I mean, no, but I mean, you take the coup first and let him respond after. But I guess he could go to Brazil.
Yeah, I would have liked to give CIA there.
Yeah, he could still give it next, but
Assuming Fidel doesn't get played here. I mean, we saw duck and cover played, so you're not going to lose right away. Okay, so you can give it now.
he already forgot if he put.
Leadership. We may endanger the peace of the world.
That would have been an interesting play if Jeremy decided to event decall and make him hold the CIA.
That would be interesting, but
I
I don't know if that would be a good play. Like play decal, trying to like catch the opponent holding CIA in turn one.
Yeah, no, it would not be a good.
It would have been interesting though.
Yeah. So Jeremy just went to Malaysia. I guess that makes sense. He's got to take. He's got to take it, but well, he's not going to take it with them.
No, that's not going to do a lot for you.
So he's hoping to avoid a VR headline, which he will.
Okay. You're
But
fighting.
you know, Ducks were played. You can just do Olympic.
Yeah, Olympic is safe.
You're not going to do CNS.
Yeah, it doesn't give you a lot. Oh, Nasser actually is pretty good.
Yeah, would you just take Libya or follow up with a coup?
I might just take Libya. Well, but then you'll get Milops.
You don't get Mill.
Yeah, maybe I'd follow it up with a coup.
Yeah, I think you have to because this is going 2-1, right? And
Yeah.
So you're only going to get one of the countries.
Yeah, definitely coup now.
Yeah. So just coup Egypt.
This kind of thing is almost a daily occurrence in Egypt these days, a scene that typifies the national rejoicing over the so-called liberation.
Oh, he's going for Panama. Well, he rolled a 2 anyway. But...
Yeah, I don't like that. I would have just taken on Egypt.
I mean, I guess Middle East is going to be...
Well, under containment now, he could get both of those countries.
He cannot get both.
Well, he can fight for both under containment.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get Libya here. But, I mean, Frank still has the path to domination, though.
Yeah.
I use SocGovs here. Take Egypt, Syria. Put one in Algeria.
Yeah, I think Jeremy just takes Algeria at that point.
That's okay. You just want to get down there at least. I'm threatening the Middle East domination. If you're going to use the 4, I would maybe put one into Burma, start walking towards Laos.
Yeah, that's not as an immediate a threat, but you gotta start doing it.
Yeah, threatens Jeremy, though, because he's got to step up into... I mean, I guess he's going to step into Thailand at some point anyway.
Yeah, and he has another AR. He doesn't have to do it yet. He has another AR he could take to respond. I like this better.
Yeah, this is fine.
Russia had swallowed up 8 European countries without firing another shot. Great Britain and the United States protested that these countries had been coerced by threat of force and that Russia had broken her treaty. But Russia ignored the protest.
No real access cards for Frank yet. I mean, he did get Nasser. That was a pretty important card.
Between France,
I guess he did get the other D card.
the Netherlands, the United Kingdom,
And then improperly
Norway,
used it.
Denmark, Italy, Portugal, Iceland.
I mean, he wouldn't be in Algeria right now if he didn't headline that, so...
Great.
It's not nothing.
United Nations Charter.
Speaking of not nothing, this is a big card.
Real peace is more than
Okay.
absence of war.
Yep, that all makes sense.
Political and economic stability in the
Yeah.
North Atlantic area. To ensure this, they are sworn to stand together against.
I think you just score Middle East
An
here.
attack against one would be an attack against all.
So you're not gonna. You don't.
That was a good one too.
So I don't think you're gonna take Saudi for one more VP. And the more I think of it, I think the Panama coup makes sense. Because we haven't seen D-Style yet. So he wanted to try to get to the Americas.
Yeah, but you can always do that next turn.
Well, but you also don't want Jeremy doing a Columbia walk and making it a little messier over there. And he, after eventing Nasser, Frank still had a good path to get domination, which he did end up getting. So
Yeah, but we also haven't seen Europe, right? So on AR6,
yeah.
Frank could take away Europe domination, making Frank could take away Europe domination, making Jeremy have to fix that instead of doing a Columbia walk.
Yeah. What I'm saying, I understand his rationale for it now.
Yeah, I just like Nasser back in the deck, trying to get it after Sadat if possible.
Oh, UN for ops. Oh, well, he's under containment. I think you have to event Fidel. Oh, really? I would event this.
Taking South Korea is fine.
Yeah, I mean, South Korea is great, but like you don't have anything in the Americas right now, and Fidel would get you in there.
Yeah, that'll get you in there later on too.
I like holding 5-year plan until you see Europe.
Jeremy has.
What'd you say there, Matt?
Jeremy hasn't done anything in the Americas.
Well, yeah, he has access to the Americas, though. Oh, Korean War. And it fails.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 in India makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's fine. A flip of Lao is actually threatening.
Yeah, I guess a little bit if he takes every other.
Well, that gives you... That would give rank domination, right? I mean, at least temporarily.
5. I mean, yes, temporarily, but like 2 ops, 1 op, 2 ops would fix it. And with Jeremy with Frank holding, you could go for a little bit more, but
All right, looks like we're not going to get Europe this turn.
was I?
All right, so we still have a lot of Soviet cards out there, including that one. But Blockade, Arab, Israeli, Suez, D-Style. Then Independent Reds, Defectors, EU, Europe, and Indo-Pac, by my counts.
Right, okay.
Oh, he draws Europe. That's fantastic. And he gets Defectors. He does not get D-Style, unfortunately.
And
redrawn decal is good though. Yeah, that could be a good headline. So I believe Jeremy has Blockade, Arab, Israeli, D-Style, EU, and Indo-Pac.
Yeah, yeah. So we might see an IP war headline.
There it is.
Yeah, that makes
and there that is. It's a mat roll.
Yeah, got it. You got to protect it.
Yeah, I think all the 1-stabs.
Yeah.
Oh, if you flip, you can't 5-year plan Europe.
Can't 5-year plan Europe and you lose the coup.
I don't like this. I don't like, because this doesn't even get you Dom.
Nope, this is a bad play. I think he's realizing that now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind putting one into Thailand, but...
Oh, just put it into Indonesia. And then you can flip both of the 1-stabs. Or threaten it later on. Yeah, do all these 3 in Africa.
I guess he's going to coup Angola.
Yeah, which that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
It's only at 1, so that makes sense. It's Romania. A potential point later on.
Yeah. Okay, this is unknown card, so probably the 2 1-stabs and overprotecting. Okay. I would take Lao right now, and I would not use Warsaw because that's a redraw, but it's kind of nitpicking.
Well, what? Yeah, you.
Suez, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a redraw, right? Or maybe
think
it's
so.
maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. So he takes Lao and puts 2 in South Africa. Interesting.
Oh, Asia redraw.
Yeah, that was good for. It's good for Jeremy.
Yeah.
Well, take Burma then. Can't complain on that.
Okay, I like the flip here.
Yeah. Yeah, so he knows Europe's not scoring this turn, which is obvious. Well, he's not wrong. Flip right back, all right. Yeah, this is good to space.
I'd maybe space defectors over special, because NATO's not... Oh, NATO is an effect. Never mind. Yep, special was better.
Oh, interesting.
I just space defectors too.
No, taking South Africa is nice.
Yeah, it's 1 VP. Well, I guess that blocks Dom. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's up 7 anyways.
Yeah, but it's 2 VP space shot though.
Yeah, but he has to score, or he has to get 1 small step right away for that to even matter.
Yeah. I don't mind the coup here.
Where did he?
He coup Saharan states.
Oh, yeah, okay. Jeremy's got to take Angola there.
And he has blockade, and this was his last unknown card. So he has blockade and D-stall left.
Oh, well, okay, so he's going to blockade away D-stall.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that. Take it. Take it.
I'd maybe take this and Cameroon.
Yeah, that's fine. No, take the one up north. You have like a ton of stuff that can attack South Africa.
I think he's just worried about the potential realigns if Jeremy coups there, but yeah. That's why I suggest Cameroon.
Then go to Tunisia then. Yeah, Cameroon would make him think twice as well about cooing Saharan. He'd probably actually coup that over it. Goodbye, D-stall.
Oh, jeez.
Quite different from our game where you got both of them.
Yeah. All right, so mid-war, we get Missile Envy, which is dangerous. ABM is always nice.
I would wait on ABM.
What would you headline over it?
Maybe Muslim.
Yeah, with Middle East in hand, I could see that. Doesn't let you take out Lebanon though.
No, but you're guaranteed Libya.
Yeah, well, unless Sadat comes out.
Well, I mean, this would be the first time that Sadat had a chance, right? So if he got it, then just score it right away.
Oh, he pulls Missile Envy. That's interesting.
Oh, I'd invent it.
Because Duck is in the discard.
Well, it's at 3, Derek, so...
Oh, so it doesn't matter, yeah. Oh, boo, Jeremy. That could have been fun.
Yeah, I mean, he would have gotten U.S. Japan, but that takes an op out or a card out.
He probably would have got a nuclear test ban.
And raise.
Well, I don't know. I'm curious what he would have done. Yeah, because Asia scored. He probably would have given U.S. Japan. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But if he headlined Muslim, he could have gone for control there.
True.
And if he somehow gets away with it without using like a 3 or 4 up, and it flips Lebanon, he'd get scoreless or presence-less control.
Okay, I like this.
And also, if he did do Sadat, right, then you just hold ABM for a coup on Egypt at that point.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But it means you're giving up. Well, he headlined grain, so he was giving up a coup either way, I guess.
Right.
So, yeah. So I think I like the Muslim headline better, because then you just dump into Israel. You get that. You can take Libya whenever you want, and then you dump into
what?
What is he doing? He's going to crawl to the Columbia.
Wow.
That's the only thing I can think of.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, just play the ops.
Just play it.
Play the ops, yeah.
That's a waste.
Oh, well, I guess taking out Egypt, though, does make Sadat a little worse.
Fine, but you could put 2 into Libya, you could put 2 into Saudi or Israel. Like that.
All right. Man.
So he's holding South America scoring.
This is really interesting. I don't know if I've seen this before.
I have not, but you coup it.
Yeah, oh, of course you coup it.
Yeah, this is already, you're like, if you hit a 2, it actually is probably the best.
I would want to hit a 6.
No, because then he could. Well, what is the 6? 4.
It's 4. That's pretty good. Okay, well he does hit the 2.
Yeah, I like the 2. I mean, 2 or 6.
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Not anything between, because then you can do a low up card to get like 7 in there.
Well, Jeremy did not appreciate that roll.
Well, tough shit. I had 6 bad real line rolls. That's how it happens.
Hey, your coups were on point, though.
Yeah. Except for when I couped Africa.
Yeah.
Getting one into 2 countries multiple times is really annoying.
All right. I mean,
again.
Do you hit it with the China card?
Yeah, do it again with the China card.
I wouldn't give up. Oh, I wouldn't give up on it.
No, he clearly has South America scoring.
Yeah, I think I would coup with China.
You definitely coup with China. You can do. He's going to score at some point or space at some point. You can score at that point.
Yeah. You don't have to rush Middle East. Coup it.
He's not putting Middle East.
Coup it. Ugh.
Yeah. That I did screw up not scoring Middle East sooner in my game, but this is way too soon in this game.
I mean, I don't think you totally screwed. You gave me what, an extra VP?
Well, I could have gotten domination.
Oh, okay.
Like when you did AR1, you went to Israel. with
Okay.
one op, and you did something in South America or something like that, and I could have taken, I guess, 3 points or whatever it was at that point.
Oh, I think I agreed with spacing first.
Yeah, he's not going to do
Yeah,
it.
he's not going to do anything in the Middle East. OPEC's still
If-
going to be worth 4.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, there you go.
he's also going to just score South America here.
Probably.
If he doesn't have South America,
I would be shocked if he doesn't have South. Okay.
right? Yeah.
All right, and then get your OPEC PPs.
Yeah, which is most of those points back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Middle East and South evened each other out.
I thought was
Middle
South
East was 6 as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, Middle East. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Man.
Everything's rolling high today.
Yeah.
Porque lo que no pueden perdonarnos los imperialistas es que estemos aquí y que hayamos hecho una revolución socialista en las propias narices de los Estados Unidos. Y que esa revolución socialista la defendemos con esos fusiles. Los que no pueden perdonarnos los imperialistas la dignidad.
Okay, I like that.
Yep, makes sense.
If he can get a coup in the headline, he gets domination there.
Well, we've already seen grain sales.
Yeah, so it'd have to be CIA. We've already seen.
Ooh, I like Liberation here.
Lib Theo is a great
Actually,
card.
I wouldn't mind Gunman here either.
No, you
But
do
Liberation, yeah, Liberation's much better. Never mind.
You take Mexico, put one in Panama, and coup it.
Yeah.
And get control.
Yeah, it's looking good for Frank.
And this, yeah, I mean, this game could be over this turn.
I mean, we don't have any DEF CON worries until the reshuffle.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah. But you still do the same.
Yeah, you still do that and get rid of
Nixon.
Nixon, yeah.
You're not playing it, so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, this could be where things turn around.
Well, Jeremy's got a coup Zaire now.
Yeah. But yeah, that's going to flip Africa.
Yeah, but he has to do it this AR.
Mm-hmm.
Just do a 3-up coup. And then you have next AR to clean up mess. Yeah, or Portuguese. Yeah, Portuguese is fine too. Yeah.
Man.
Everything rolling 6s.
All right, give up Cambridge.
No, do Willie Brandt.
All right. 2 rolls is not bad.
I guess pretty much everything. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if Central scores this.
Oh no!
Well, there goes that.
That's annoying.
I would have. Was there a better place to pull from than Cuba, though? Oh.
Nothing consequential, really.
Maybe Pakistan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it really matters. Like, wherever you pull from, you can just put 1 op in there.
Yeah.
Well, that's really quite annoying for Frank, because this was looking like the game was going to be over before the reshuffle, but now not so sure.
No, it probably won't be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so you just coup Zimbabwe or Sudan.
Yeah, Frank needs mill ops anyway, so I think he's okay with that. Assuming it's
Yeah.
not another 6.
He already has targets, though.
He does, yeah.
But a successful coup gives domination back. You just go and take some country. Oh,
Oh, giving up on Africa.
I don't like that Brazil play
Why not?
because I would have rather gotten.
Oh, getting Africa back. Yeah.
Like,
I understand it. We haven't seen Brush War yet, and that could be really consequential for the rest of the game.
Yeah, but it's already scored though.
I understand. Yeah, I understand why he did it, but I also understand wanting to get Africa back as well.
Yeah, and fine if you want to do that, go to Brazil and
Oh, that also might have activated kitchen debates.
yeah, but you could do that later on also. Like get you're down 12. Try and get domination. And also fine if you want Brazil, that's fine. Take Brazil and something in Africa. Because he's not I don't think there's well, have we seen I guess Junta is the only card left that could get him into the Americas for Frank.
Allende's out there.
What?
Allende is out there.
Okay, so for Central America then.
Oh, for Central, yes.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, I still think going for Africa down was a little better there.
Okay. Went a little bigger to make sure you got in there. Don't mind that.
Yeah. I guess you need a coup somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy's rolling all sixes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's decent stuff to get with salt, but OPEC is worth 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I think you can get more by doing something that could get you in Central, like this.
Yeah, yeah. If OPEC could win the game.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Well, is it only 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Syria doesn't count.
But what about, does Sudan count? Or is that Muslim?
That might be Muslim, but
It's
that's a good point. It does count for one of them.
Yeah, I forget which card though.
Oh, it's Muslim. I'm looking at the card right now.
Okay, so then never mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put it in Botswana. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you need? What do you need to go to 6 for in South Africa right now?
Okay.
That was interesting under salt.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
mean, I guess that would have flipped
if he hit his 6 that he's been rolling.
Yeah. I guess he felt the vibes on that one, but the vibes misled him.
Derek, getting into the youngin speak.
I teach in a high school. Vibes isn't that.
Vibes is what?
Vibes isn't that young.
Well, comparatively, I guess.
All right, still haven't seen Brushware or Junta.
Oh yeah, that kind of sucks now that he cooed there. Oh well, rolling a 1's not going to do anything.
Oh, 5 will do something.
Yeah, I think he just coos it back.
I don't know. I might actually protect Mexico going to Guatemala here, knowing ABM is coming.
Yeah, but yeah.
de todos los pueblos del mundo y especialmente del campo socialista encabezado por la Unión.
There we go. I like that.
Oh, it's Uruguay. That's
Yeah.
better.
Oh, but Jeremy or Frank draws Junta
Yeah, well, headline that right away.
for sure.
Take Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina, coup Guatemala, and then
Yeah, and then ABM.
coup. No, you don't need to do ABM. You coup Guatemala,
Oh.
then do something small on Mexico,
Mexico, then you can
and
ABM.
depending on how it goes, you ABM something.
Yeah, and we've already seen missile envy, so he doesn't have to worry about
Yeah.
losing that. Is 5-year plan still out there?
Is not.
Okay. So we don't have to worry about that either.
Oh, that's kind of annoying.
Ooh, that's very annoying.
Well, I mean, South America is scored. I still would go Argentina.
You still go Argentina, yeah. Because if you hit Mexico, then you coup Panama and you have control there. Like if SocGovs works on Mexico.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Oh, but I would coup Guatemala. Coup Guatemala.
Coup Guatemala. Yeah. Definitely coup Guatemala. No.
And yeah.
No. Yeah. Because he has direct access to. That was bad.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
That would have gotten a ton of ops in Guatemala.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just too easy to fix Argentina. And then so I think that's fine. But you gotta take Chile here. Really?
I think he's setting up for a rush war.
On what? Argentina?
On Panama.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think you just let him try it. It's 3 point. It's like a 3-point region.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like Kun Guan, but see, this is back to where he kind of botched the Junta. If he could Guatemala before, then he would have at least two of these two countries here instead of just one.
Here we go.
On Guatemala. All right.
Oh, the flower power VPs are consequential. Oh, especially with a miss. That's rough.
Yeah. I would just start dumping ops into Chile right now. Yeah. And actually, with this, you could probably stop and wait until you see where Allende is.
Okay, so I think it's pretty clear Frank is winning this game. What are Jeremy's paths?
Europe, DEF CON.
The classics.
Yeah, I mean, what else? He could start flipping stuff in Africa to get that back. He can coup Guatemala to make that not a domination. Uh-oh, Jeremy's getting annoyed. Come on, Jeremy.
I don't actually. Actually, that's a good question because I don't think he.
He hasn't had a lot of trouble, no.
Oh wait, Southeast Asia. Okay, yeah, that's like 2 points. Yeah, he's got to get one small step so he can steal the 3 point, the 3 points there. I don't think you need to worry about Chile right now.
And I would play Gunman.
Yeah,
You want to get that back in the deck.
Yeah, definitely play Gunman, and I wouldn't put it into Chile because Allende's still out there, so
Yeah.
that makes it a free card.
I mean, maybe he wants to hold Gunman because given the VPs, he wants to see what he's up against turn 7 or turn 8, maybe.
Yeah,
But with this
yeah.
hand, I don't know how you hold Gunman.
Well, you can still space Colonial.
Yeah, but then you gotta play.
NORAD is fine to play.
Yeah, I guess so.
We haven't seen Quag yet, so. Or you can space NORAD actually, because
he's double space. But again, you have to play one of those 2 US cards if you're holding Gunman.
There's a bad card. That's not what he means when you can.
This is interesting. I guess he's fishing for the scoring, but there's only 3 Soviet cards left. Oh, but he doesn't know about Gunman.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And there's the scoring.
And arms race. Use Lone Gunman now. Or actually, no, you got a space now.
Mm-hmm.
I would space Usuri.
Yeah, that's worse.
Well,
because you don't want to give him China. Like, DEFCON is one of his paths.
Yeah, but since you did play Summon already and you're not holding... Yeah, okay, Frank. That's kind of enough there. I don't think Jeremy means it's bad cards when you can just space them.
Mm-hmm.
NORAD I'm still fine with because Quag is still in the deck.
Yeah, I'm okay playing NORAD.
And I'd be a little surprised if he puts... Well, I guess that could be...
I would overprotect one of the Koreas before I overprotect Pakistan.
Yeah. Well, you're holding the China card right now.
Yeah.
And we just saw Usuri go, so if he gets Nixon, he won't be able to play at that turn.
Interesting.
Well, I like getting long. I think Lone Gunman's better anyways. Get it back in the deck and you can space
Yeah,
him.
I just thought he was holding off on Gunman for so long because he wanted to hold it.
Yeah, which is why I would rather of him space NORAD than Usuri, because if you hold Usuri, then that's out of the deck for good.
Yeah.
And Usuri's a little bit more dangerous of a card than NORAD is.
Agreed. Well, at this stage of the game with Quagmire out there, yes, I agree.
Right, yes, at this point in the game.
Oh, Central comes back.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying for Jeremy.
Okay, so that means that Jeremy has Purge, Quagmire, Camp David, Satgovs. Is that right?
Maybe.
I feel like we saw Satgovs. I could be wrong about that one.
We did see it, but I don't know if it was before turn 3.
So he redrew Formosan, the Pope, Central, and Arab Israeli.
Yep.
Oh, and Nixon. Yeah, why not?
Well, if he has Junta. Or if you got ABM or something.
Colonial's a good redraw. Well, actually, Colonial doesn't do a lot.
Not too much.
I would have rather done Camp David there.
Take Egypt and get a point or something like that.
Yeah, get access to Saudi.
Make Muslim inactive.
No, that's Arab Israeli.
That's it makes well, he's holding AI, so that helps. Because that could be 2 points. 14, 16, 19. Yeah, he could get up to 19 if AI hits and he hits the space race.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth venting AI for that chance.
So he has Africa scoring.
Yeah, I feel like you could just coup Nigeria and cross your
Yeah.
fingers for the realigns.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. This won't. Well, if he's holding it,
That's a good roll.
yeah. If he's holding it, you just dump it now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that gives a point though.
Yeah, but oh well, but he knows about Ask Not.
Yeah, but Ask Not can be spaced.
Okay, that's a good event. Yeah, no, space that. You do not want to give the China card back.
Yeah, you definitely space Nixon. This is probably his first bad hand of.
Yeah, this is definitely a
a
trickier
bunch of blue
hand.
cards. Yeah.
Washington, with the Far East the center of world anxiety, President Eisenhower signs a congressional resolution giving him authority to use armed forces in defense of Formosa and other strategic islands.
That's a redraw? No, that's not a redraw.
No,
That was known.
That's a bad coup there.
No, it was a success. It said so.
Yeah. Play deck at its best. Where do you put the first one?
He put it in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Yeah, okay. Now that's going to be coup again, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Or I guess Sudan first, maybe.
Oh, did he undo that? Oh, no, he didn't.
No. It actually takes ops out of Poland.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I realized that.
Yeah, this is to Sudan.
That's a redraw.
Ooh. Why do you go after that over Sudan?
Because Zimbabwe was
at 1-2.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Sand's getting a little trickier.
Space a card.
Well, but if you think he has the scoring, you don't want him to get away with it.
Yeah. Have we seen One Small Step though?
Yeah, it was just used for that coup.
Oh, right. That might have been bad to use at that coup.
Well, but you're not at the VP spot.
No, but you can take away both. You can take away double space.
True.
And if you space first and hit it, then you could jump to get the.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, we need to find ways for him to get back in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6-point swing there, or a 4-point, because it's 3-1. Yeah, 4-point swing.
So Jeremy's still holding Purge, Quagmire, and Sack Govs. There goes Purge.
Purge.
Clever.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's really threatening.
Well, yeah, I just don't think NORAD is.
Now you can't get Africa back unless you leave Pakistan open, which I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, just play the China card.
No. No, you need to hold that.
What do you need to hold it for?
To, like, prevent a DEFCON loss?
Yeah. Are there really that many? CIA's out, right? Yeah.
Right, but, like, still, there's so many US DEFCON cards.
Yeah, well, if you don't...
And with the VP track where it is, like...
Yeah.
We've already said, like, DEFCON's one of Jeremy's ways to win this game.
Yeah.
You don't want to give him that opportunity.
But if you don't space, as Frank, you can still space most of the cards, or actually all of them.
Yeah, I don't think you can give up China.
All three. Yeah, I guess if you're not going to get domination.
Yeah,
back,
you're not getting Africa, so I think this is the right play.
NORAD is the North American Aerospace Defense.
All right, give the point here.
I would be shocked if he doesn't have Africa.
It's an alliance between the United States and Canada to secure the skies over.
That'd be hilarious, though.
The command center here at Cheyenne Mountain was constructed in order to provide a protected command and control facility.
What officials ultimately did
Oh,
was a fortress inside of the mountain.
Sneaky.
Was not expecting that.
15. This is.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow. Wow, what a change.
He got lucky there, but that's pretty good.
All right, well, nothing you can do about it. Just space.
Well, you can use Ask Not. He's holding the scoring, which he wants to score now.
Yeah, well, he'll get rid of Quagmire and Sack Govs.
Yeah, which he's going to space one.
Can you stop the domination? I don't think you can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fine. Yeah. You just do Ask Not, event it first.
Yeah.
Decide, which he's going to decide. Well, he might not, because he might want to score for even a point. Yeah, this is the right call.
Yeah, no, he'll dump Quag and Sack Govs and hope he doesn't get a scoring.
Yeah, and one of those was going to be able to be spaced anyway, so you're getting rid of. Oh, he's only.
Why is it getting? Maybe he doesn't have Africa.
Well, even he gets a point either way. Right, if he scores it. My question is, why didn't he dump Sack Govs?
Because I don't think he has Africa. So
But-
he didn't want to pull 2 scoring cards.
Why? He has 2 ARs.
Oh, it's AR6.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost track of ARs. I forgot he played UN.
Yeah. All right. Africa or no? Defectors, I feel like, is the card he drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's you think you think he's holding Sack Govs for sure.
I don't know. I might have missed that one. It's possible he doesn't have Sack Govs.
All right, Frank, we know you're listening. Just show us the discard. Well, he clearly doesn't have Africa scoring.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Might have just been one of those situations where you think the other person has it. Oh.
choice.
Hier spricht eine Stimme aus
Glasnost,
Amerika.
Willy Brandt,
Aus
Solidarity.
Amerika im Krieg.
Solidarity is annoying.
Stimmen kommen zu
Middle
Ihnen aus
East.
New York.
You can get there with Middle East.
A voice from America at war.
Because it's 4 right now? 3? Yeah,
It's
7.
3. But if you get a big coup on Egypt,
Ocean to London.
that's
From where
2.
they are relayed to you
You're
in
close.
Today, America has been at war for
You have
With Glasnost, well, no, you win with Willy Brandt and Glasnost.
Yeah, but that's assuming that nothing else. Like,
No, just
that's
just
assuming
like-
Jeremy doesn't get any VPs.
Yeah, fine, but you have to think like that, right?
Mhm.
Like push for it. Just headline? No, that's risky. That's risky.
Hmm.
That's risky. Okay, so it worked out. Yeah, so that's game then.
Wait, how's that game?
If he does, he has to score something. This goes to 17. Willy Brandt goes to.
I mean, you still have there's VPs out there.
Yeah, but he has to like all you do right now is you event Willy Brandt.
Right.
And then don't I would not do that first.
I mean, this is a little more threatening because this does open up the board to coups.
Yeah. But he has to score. I mean, he's on the VP track or VP point on the space track. So Jeremy has to score points here. Okay.
No, he's not on the VP point spot. He's on the discard.
Oh, he's on the right.
Okay,
right.
all right. Well, he got his VPs. Yeah, there are a lot of VP cards out there, but I like the attempt.
I think you still push it, yeah.
This means a special relationship between the British Commonwealth and Empire and the United States of America.
There's not really much that NORAD can really mess up.
Korea is pretty consequential.
Korea, yeah, okay. I think that's like one of the only countries. South Africa, but he already has Dom there. Yeah, I think South Korea is really the only one that makes sense. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, you got to take it back.
I don't know. You're at 17 VPs.
Yeah, but you have to take it back.
Do you though?
If it scores, you're going to be at like 11 or 10.
I mean, actually, now that I look at the board and the scorings to come, yeah, this could turn pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't totally hate playing China here.
Yeah,
and you know that terrorism is going to be gone. So that's one discarder. Oh, that is the first. Is that the first China card play? Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, this would be hilarious if it's terrorism.
Oh, it's true, man.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you still play it, obviously, but
yeah,
not great.
I would have I would have used it to take out a Botswana. Get an extra point there. No, terrorism is great to event. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Terrorism? No. You should always event. No. Event terrorism. I hate that play. Okay, so he is right. It is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that play. He's just gonna coup there now. He needs mill ups anyways.
Double space is finally gone.
Solidarity, clearly the worst card in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Oh, ouch.
I guess all the 6s have been used up this game.
And Willie Brandsworth, a VP. I wonder if that's better than the coup here.
Yeah, I'd rather. Because if you event it, he can't do any war cards at all.
Oh, good point. Because those VPs happened before the war,
First.
right?
Yep. They're gained immediately.
Interesting.
Or they're gained immediately. I mean,
yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. I don't think Frank did either, but that's all right.
Asia, not the scoring you want. We will bury you. Oh, you can't headline it, though.
Why can't he headline
Because
it?
Cal would go first, and you lose the game if he headlines Cal.
No. Well, he gets he has headline peak.
Oh, he does have headline peak. Oh, you're right.
Be
So
careful,
he's going to win the
Frank.
game here.
Yeah, don't.
All right, we
let
get it,
go.
Frank. We get it. You can stop doing that.
Yeah, but he could accidentally let go after. Well, I guess you have to confirm it on the peak.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he could accidentally let go and it gets headline with Cal.
Frank is very excited to have that card.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of cards that win the game for him. War games will bury you.
That's two.
Well, I don't know what other cards are there. You're card tracking. I mean, II War gets him closer if he events it.
Yeah, I don't know that there's another card that would win it in the headline, but well, even War Games doesn't win it in the headline.
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, if he has to go another AR or two, then I don't think he really cares if he.
All right, well, here we go. That is it. So Frank is going to pull out the win here.
Is UN for sure in the discard?
Good question. Yes, it is. So this will be a win.
That'd been funny if Jeremy Salt. Oh no, Salt was already gone, right?
Salt's gone. Yeah.
Oh, and Star Wars is inactive, so you can't.
Yep. So nothing you can do. That's game. All right. Well, congratulations to Frank on pulling out his win. Good for me, since now I apparently am the winner of Twilight Struggle. So thank you, Frank.
What's the records of everybody?
So I'm 2-0, you're 1-1, Frank's 1-1, and Jeremy's 0-2. So even if Frank and I tie, I have the tiebreaker over him.
What do you mean tie? You can't tie.
If our records are the same. Like if we end up at 2-1. Like if I lose my next game to Jeremy.
Oh.
Then and if he beats you, then we'd both be 2-1, but I have a tiebreaker over him.
Yeah, and you have a tiebreaker over me then.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. We will have a game next week. We don't know what that will be yet, but we will have one. And I'm on spring break next week, so I have a couple games scheduled. So have a good night, everyone.
So this means I'm guaranteed third then, yeah?
Guaranteed third?
At minimum.
Oh,
yeah.
At minimum. Yeah, because if Jeremy beats you, yes. Because you'd be 1-2. Wait, no. If Jeremy beats you, he'd be 1-2,
and I'd be 1-2.
But he'd have a tiebreaker over you.
Who did I beat in the first game?
Oh wait. Oh, you play Frank next. Oh yeah, you're right. You're guaranteed third.
Perfect.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.